afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Kevin Gausman will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And stepping in, Raimel Tapia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's just 1 for 6.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Trevor Story stands in as he looks at ball one here. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. To second for 1. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
CJ.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. The 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set. The payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Again, another foul ball. The payoff pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. High and deep down the left field line. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slater's under it. And the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
First pitch of the AB now. Tommy La Stella is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 2-0 home.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. The throw is wild, and it gets away. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Evan.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants leave 1. Still no score. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's gone 3 for 6. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Back goes Yastrzemski, and this will bang up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Runner at third here, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Stepping in next, number 3. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Number 3 is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Herman Marquez.
Into the box now, Herman Marquez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. And that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Rockies lead it 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Popped him up. Fuentes in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Posey is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, in the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Kurt Casale will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Hampson calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Austin Slater.
So stepping in is Austin Slater, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The set and the 1-2. Grounded to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
At the plate, Kevin Gossman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Fouled off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready on 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. The three of us are back with more following this. Kurt Casale will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 2, Kurt Casale.
In now for Colorado, Raimel Tapia, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
The left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Tapia normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. And it's quickly 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 24.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And the pitch.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count. Having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. McMahon, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Rockies lead this one 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now.
Leading up
And that'll
for the
bring in
Giants,
Tommy La Stella to
the
bat
second
next.
baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 away now for the slugger Evan Longoria.
Longoria.
First offering. High and deep down the left field line.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
High in the air out to center field. Hampson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
There's a strange wind blowing.
Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
He's set. Here it comes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackman. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is Slater. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, Garrett Hampson. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Now a man at third with one away, and here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. Has a look, now the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Taking all the way that time, it's 3-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Cron stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, number 3.
So the next to bat will be number 3, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter. Brandon Belt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And that's in there for strike one. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. And the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Kurt Casale stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Fouled off. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. McMahon fields it cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Germán Marquez.
Germán Marquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? La Stella over to his left. One away.
Now
every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. On its way is pitch number 75. Strike taken up in the zone.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Ryan.
Up next, Ryan McMahon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, with two outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the outfielder, Austin Slater. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. And that's the first out.
The bat, The pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Wilmer
Your attention,
Flores
please.
steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning.
Wilmer Flores.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackman. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The bat, the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one runs up high. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2-0 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. To short. Story picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Camilo Doval takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 75, Camilo Doval.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Two and 0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. 3-1. Here it is. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Standing in now, C.J. Cron, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Now into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. A little bit outside. 2-1.
1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Evan.
Next, it'll be Evan Longoria. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Into the box, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Next up, Alex Dickerson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 2-1. Now it'll be Garrett Hampson, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Belt is over to take a look. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And there's ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
Next up is Josh Fuentes. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, number 3.
So now to the plate, number 3, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, German Marquez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Fuentes is off of first with 2 away. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Casali waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1.
7th inning stretch.
Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Casali.
The catcher, Kurt Casali.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So next to hit is Brandon Crawford. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Gotta believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
fouled off. And that one yanked just foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. A solo shot here to left, and the Giants have come back to knock this one up at 2 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Darren Ruff will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue in 8.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Jose Alvarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Jose Alvarez.
And now in the box, Raimel Tapia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Digging in will be Ryan McMahon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hitters count. The pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains 2-2. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackman. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next to dig in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's outside.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got a 3 for 7 line. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
3-0 to him now. Three balls, no strikes. Not a good-looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike 1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Giants leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
Now to the plate, C.J. Cron. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ball one. One out, nobody on. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And now Garrett Hampson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Giving chase is Slater. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. Hampson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
To the plate now, Josh Fuentes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There is Crawford. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Number 3 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit, and that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. So now the possibility of a pinch hitter comes into play, and if that's the case, here's what the Rockies have remaining at their disposal. Marlene Garcia takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 66, Marlene Garcia.
Elias Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Slater. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Rockies are out in front, 3-2. Daniel Bard comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Mike Tauchman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next to bat for the Giants, Kurt Casale. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Ground ball right side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Giants down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Number 13.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
At the plate, Austin Slater. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story plays it in. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Colorado Rockies came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Carlos Estevez takes home the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.